it's 8:15 on Wednesday night. If you get a chance, give me a call. Nothing urgent. Just want to talk to you. I thought the article, at least the thing online, is going to be printed tomorrow in the Times, was good. I think it's clear.
Referring to was published in December 2018 and spotlighted Hunter's dealings with the Chinese oil company CEFC, which we now know, thanks to Senators Ron Johnson and Chuck Grassley, wired Hunter $5 million. Peter Schweizer has been exposing Joe Biden's China ties for years. He is the co-host of the Drill Down podcast, and he's also the author of the best-selling book Red-Handed: How American Elites Get Rich Helping China Win. Peter, good morning. Thanks for joining us on Sunday Morning Futures. No one knows more about the Biden family business than you do. I've had the pleasure of working with you at the Government Accountability Institute, where I'm a distinguished fellow. Thanks for joining us on Sunday Morning Futures. As I said, I got to tell you, when I listen to that voicemail, and I've listened to it a few times, it's pretty clear that they had a discussion prior to that voicemail. What's your thought?
Yeah, you're exactly right. And this is just further evidence of what we've known based what's on the laptop, what's based on other reporting, and that is that Joe Biden and Hunter Biden were talking regularly about his foreign deals. And when Joe Biden has said repeatedly, both as president and as a candidate, that he never discussed his foreign dealings with his family, that he's lying. There's no other word for it. And here's the thing, Jason. I mean, we need to put this into relief contrast when it comes to the Bidens dealing with China. What we've seen in the last 18 months during the Biden administration is retreat by 1,000 small steps when it comes to American policy towards China. You know, you basically now have the administration saying that it's going to be okay for Americans to own shares in companies that are blacklisted, Chinese military-linked companies. That's a policy reversal. You had them get rid of the China initiative at the Department of Justice to crack down on Chinese acquisition of American technology. You have them getting rid of tariffs on solar panels. China, of course, produces 80% in the world. You have them talking about getting rid of tariffs in general on China. You can look at their treatment of the company Huawei and TikTok, the reversals in those areas. I could go on and on. The bottom line and the most stunning thing, Jason, is all of those retreats by the Biden administration on China, they received zero concessions in return. These were all giveaways to Beijing. And so we have to have an honest conversation in this country. Does the flow of Chinese money to the Biden family, tens of millions of dollars, influence American foreign policy? We see news articles all the time, Jason, about big tech and big oil and Wall Street influencing the legislative process. Why shouldn't we have that conversation about Chinese money flowing to the Bidens?
So going back to the CEFC and the discussion which prompted the president to leave this voicemail message for Hunter, and why he saved this on his laptop, I don't know. But the CFC, that wasn't just a discussion with local businessmen in China. They got some real interesting ties, don't they?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's what really makes this more troubling than just normal, typical overseas business dealings. CEFC was run by a gentleman named Chairman Yi. He had links to Chinese intelligence. His company was located in an area of Beijing that was owned by the Chinese military. The precursor to CEFC was started by military officers with the Chinese military general staff. And you look at the other deals that they did. There's a series of deals, basically 4 deals that the Bidens received money from in China. Each and every one of those 4 businessmen, Chairman Yi being one of them, have links to the highest levels of Chinese intelligence. And in none of these cases, Jason, did the Bidens perform any legitimate business service. They don't bring any capital to these deals. They don't bring any expertise. They don't bring anything. So that's really why you have to look at these deals and understand what's going on here and juxtapose it with the policies that we are now getting from the Biden White House.
Business or trying to do business while his dad was vice president of the United States.
Jason, it's a veritable United Nations of corruption. It spans the globe. Here's the thing, Jason, when you look at that map, notice who is not highlighted on that country. Great Britain, Germany, Japan, countries that have economic and business cultures that lack corruption or minimize corruption. Each and every place that Hunter Biden was looking to do business has a corporate climate that is highly corrupt, that is also